Hey guys, I'm here to give y'all a quick review on the DJI Mini 4 Pro as a first time drone operator. This is going to be my first flight, just a basic flight. But in this video, you guys are going to get a little bit of the city view. We're going to talk about the camera quality and also how easy, from my perspective, it was to actually fly the DJI Mini 4 Pro as a first time drone operator. Guys, stick around until the end of the video. I have four things I want to talk about I feel that every drone operator should be mindful of when operating their drone. I got two major features I feel every drone owner should be grateful for, and I also want to talk a little bit about who I feel is able to go pick up one of these drones and fly it for the first time successfully. Now guys, let's get right into it. The camera quality. I feel like the camera quality on this drone is a great camera quality. And one of my main reasons for saying that is, you know, all I did was get my drone connected to the RC2 controller, do the necessary prompts, to get the drone up and flying. I think they let me do a firmware update. I also download the DJI Fly app. So I did nothing to the camera settings. So that's just the basic camera settings right there. And I feel like the camera quality is great. As I said, guys, it's just a basic flight because as you can see, I didn't even zoom to give you guys, a little closer view of the city because I'm actually feeling out the controller. I'm actually, learning how to actually fly the drone right here. But in regards to operating the drone, I feel like it was easy to operate, just by using the quick start guide. It was really easy for me to, get control of the drone, go out there, fly it. And I was a little bit nervous, but I was confident at the same time. So, I feel like it's just a great drone in regards to the camera quality and how easy it is for you to operate this drone. No, four things that I really wanted to talk about that I feel like every drone operator should be mindful of when operating their drones. No, number four, especially if you're staying if you're living in the south like I am and in the city, number four is the unpredictable weather that we have down here in South Florida. Got to be mindful of that. Number three, tall buildings. We got to be mindful of them tall buildings. Number two, tall trees. And last but not least, the light poles. You got to be mindful of them light poles. I feel like them light poles are one of the most major one to be mindful of when operating your drone. Now, two major feature that comes with these drones that I feel like every drone operator should be grateful for is the obstacle avoidance and the return to home feature. Now, I picked my drone up, I flew out west, and when I was ready to come back home, I was unable to pinpoint my location. So if it wasn't for the return home feature, I probably would have lost my drone on my first flight. But what I did, I went ahead, I tapped the return home. The drone did come back home, but it wasn't precise with its landing. It did not go back in the precise location. But I'm still grateful for it because it was able to bring my drone back, so close to home to where I was able to see my drone and be able to, control my drone again. No, in the landing process, the drone was going down over the light pole. The obstacle avoidance is unable to, detect them light poles. So that's one thing you have to be mindful of, them light poles right there. Now, for the return to home, I am really, really grateful for that feature right there because I could have lost my drone on my first flight. So who I feel is able to go out and pick up one of these drones and fly it for their first time successfully, anybody that played driving game on the PS4. So that's just from my perspective. So guys, like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in another video.